Hello and welcome back to Lumosity. I mean, Musopen. And Lumosity. We'll get there. For now, I present to you the Fantasy in C. Wonder. D760, performed by Paul Pittman at the piano. Of course, it is free of known copyright restrictions. Franz Peter Schubert was an Austrian composer. Although he died at an early age, Schubert was tremendously prolific. He wrote some 600 lieder, 9 symphonies, including the famous Unfinished Symphony, liturgical music, operas, some incidental music, and a large body of chamber and solo piano music. Appreciation of his music during his lifetime was limited, but interest in Schubert's work increased dramatically in the decades following his death at the age of 31. Franz Liszt, Robert Schumann, Johannes Brahms, and Felix Mendelssohn, among others, discovered and championed his works in the 19th century. Today, Schubert is admired as one of the leading exponents of the early Romantic era in music, and he remains one of the most frequently performed composers. As he was championed by Johannes Brahms, who I know lived at the same time and was a contemporary of Ludwig von Beethoven, overshadowed in fact by Ludwig von Beethoven, I think we can say that Franz Schubert lived before that time, or at least early in their lives. So, he preceded Beethoven's what I'm trying to say for that. Just to give you some context here. The Fantasy in C, Opus 15, D760, also known as the Wonder of Fantasy. What's your fantasy? Well, of course, the Wonder of Fantasy. Read from Wikipedia. Oh my, do we need to read that as well? Oh, this is interesting. It's widely considered Schubert's most technically demanding composition for the piano. Schubert himself said the devil may play it in reference to his own inability to do so properly. Is a full movement piece, first piano solo, composed by Schubert in 1822. Widely considered his most technically demanding work, Schubert was quoted referencing his own inability to play it properly, as we've heard. This, I still didn't look up fantasy. Oh well, we'll look it up later. This work is not only a formidable technical challenge, but notable in terms of structure. Each movement flows into the next, each one starting with a variation of the opening phrase of his own Dear Wonder lied. The Hungarian composer Franz Liszt, who was fascinated by the wonder of fantasy, transcribed it for piano and orchestra, S. 366, and 2 pianos, S. 653. He additionally edited the original score and added some various interpretations in Ossia. What the heck is that? And made a complete rearrangement for the final movement, S. 565A. Well, now I simply must know what an Ossia is. Ossia is a musical term for an alternative passage, which may be played instead of the original passage. The word ossia comes from the Italian for alternatively, and was originally spelled RCA, meaning albeit, follows 774. Ossia passages are very common in opera and solo piano works. They are usually an easier version of the preferred form of passage, but in Miley Balakeriv's Islami, for instance, the text has ossia passages of both types, simpler and more difficult. Bel canto vocal music also frequently uses ossia, also called au pure passages, to illustrate a more embellished version of the vocal line, follows 774. On the other hand, an ossia marking does not always indicate a change in difficulty. The piano solo music of Franz Liszt is typically full of alternative passages, often no easier or more difficult than the rest of the piece. This reflects Liszt's desire to leave his options open during a performance. Many of his ossea passages are condensers.
What's a cadenza?
No, we are not going there. Fantasy. I must know what a fantasy is. They're not like a fantasy like...
You mean like a hobbit?
No, not like a hobbit. That's exactly what we want to... Fantasy. That's not the thesaurus, if you please. No, not that, no! Oh my god. Here we are. A musical composition, free in form, typically involving variation on an existing work or the imaginative representation of a situation or story. A fantasia.
So basically, it's like it's a fantasia on a wanderer lead.
Wanderer lead, yes it is. Variations on it. Yes, free in form. Exactly. Now on to Lumosity. Let us begin our show. Put off it training. Remind me not to use that word again. I slept for the grand total of 8 hours. 8 hours. 9 hours, but it's too late now. Oh gosh. So many hours of sleep. So many wasted. Oh gosh. The agony. An unfortunate circumstance. Well. We must move on to other tragedies. Real tragedies. Like Ebola killing everyone on the whole planet except for me. That sucks. Like, that's pretty much it. That pretty much summarizes it. Other than that, we've also got, because since Ebola killed the whole planet except for me, because okay, it didn't. But the point, I'm just trying to make myself feel better about no one watching my videos. Convincing myself that I'm the last surviving human, but of course, as we all know, it's a lie! Fake! Yes, indeed. Now for the adagio. Oh gosh. Is it necessary? Well, technically, it should have been played right after the Allegro con fuoco ma non troppo. I'm not looking those words up either. It's Latin. Look it up. No, it's Italian. Look it up. Top 5 score! You shouldn't fit in the mood of the episode. I didn't know fantasy would be this long. I'm used to fantasies like the Fantasia on Greensleeves. Yeah, but Greensleeves is really short. This is on a lead, which is... Oh gosh. A lead. A type of German song. Oh, let's go for the longer version then. Lead to say German, Afrikaans. You mean like Africa? No, Afrikaans is like some European thing, I guess. I don't know, actually. I mean, I suppose it's possible it could be African. I'm pretty sure that one does not fit here if that's African. It's gotta be European. You need to say German. Afrikaans and Dutch word literally meaning song. It usually describes the setting of romantic German poems to music, especially during the 19th century, beginning with Karl Leo, Heinrich Marschner, and Franz Schubert. Oh, look! Among English speakers, Lied is often used interchangeably with art song to encompass works that the tradition has inspired in other languages. The poetry forming the basis for Lieder often centers upon pastoral themes or themes of romantic love. Excellent. Now we know. Eagle Eyes. Not happening today. We go for airband flow instead. And on to the tragedy. I cannot evade it forever. It comes. It comes for me. I tried to hide, but it did not work. No! Right, is still a tragedy and been fixed yet? For I forgot to upload a chess episode for Chess Sunday. Oh gosh, no! But it's happened before, so it's not that big a deal. And for some reason, I always remember to do it only on Tuesday. Well, of course, always remember to do it only on Tuesday. Making big generalizations here, considering it's only happened once before. It's only happened once before. I just doubled the times it's happened. Oh, double gosh. God, I just hate ruining the music by talking over it.
Dude, you can't ruin something that already started out. It's being refused. It's me and your. Give another name. Like fertilizer. Or like, well, I mean, half the words you can say. Probably more than half, but
Feces, defecant,
well, no, I can't say what you said them.
No, go ahead. Repeat after me.
Feces, defecant. It's really defecant. That doesn't sound right, man. Defecant. Come on, you're just trying to make a noun out of a verb.
well, yes, but it might be a real word.
You looked it up right now.
And of course you could say another word, as we've discussed before, that is not banned by Star Wars: The Old Republic. I can't believe it. Every time it shows up, I'm like, what the heck? What's going on here? Because I'm pretty sure that the alternate version of heck even is banned. Which, come on, that means they're nothing in Star Wars. Right, I must know. I'm sorry, but I must. Defecant. Oh, come on! You've got to be kidding me! Oh, it's a lie. Oh, come on, you're being bogus now. I bet we've looked it up in Wiktionary, be there. 'Cause I put it there. Speed pack. We gotta be fast. We gotta pack. And oh gosh, I'm doing well so far. Of course, oh gosh, I just failed. Of course, if I was doing bad by this point, we'd restart, so I always am gonna start out doing well. Let's just see what becomes of this. Becoming good so far. We're starting good, remaining good, taking some severe time there. Whoa, gosh, was that really necessary? Ah, yes. It is the climax of audio. Your eardrums near explosiveness. Sorry, I don't know what to call that. What is going on here? You must pick up the pace. This is ridiculous. Come on. I don't think we're doing well enough. Man, that was good enough, but just barely. Whoa, dude. And win, but fail anyway, because it's too slow. And win, but fail, because it's too slow. And win, but, well, I guess it's win, but just barely. My God, we gotta do better than that. Oh, fail, double fail. Oh, not bad, but we must do better. We must always do better if we aim to get personal best scores. Our work here at Lumosity is never finished until I become the best in the world. At that point, I think I'll retire.
But what if someone beats you?
I don't care. I'll be the former best in Oh, God, why didn't I just click? I'll be the former best in Lumosity. I know that best Lumosity is not a title I can keep, because they just keep releasing new games, and there's no way I can continue to be the best of those. On to Presto. Presto's faster than Allegro. Adagio is slower than Allegro. Adagio is low. However, Andante, I do believe is even slower than Adagio. Although I'm not certain.
How do we always end up at tiles 11? How is that possible? When do I too badly this game in my sleep? Is someone hacking my couch? No, it is really that bad.
Really? So I'm doing just fine now.
Is the music maybe? Music? Perhaps. Also, it is excruciatingly hot in here. And also, it would be wonderful if chess was the only episode I'd forgotten to upload. It would be wonderful, because keyword only.
Yeah, that's right. Not like anyone cares.
But I also forgot to upload The Naked Alien, which is another series, which, every series, and a new series released every Monday. Come on. You should know this by now. Go check it out. The Naked Alien. A game that involves a naked alien. A nudist alien. By William and Sly creator Kid Jenks. A.K.A. L.P. Michaels, A.K.A. Lucas Pacha, a.k.a. Lucas Pacha Michaels. Known as that only by me, myself.
And I.
Yeah. And you now. Anyone who put two and two together... I did not mean to click that. And anyone else who put two and two together and realized that... Well, quite literally, you put two names together with... Well, actually, you put two and one together. And you move the Michaels with the Lucas Pacha. What do you get, huh? You get Lucas Pacha Michaels. And I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Which would be a right shame if I was not. Because he's really awesome. And... I like pronouncing really awesome names. Or the names of really awesome people correctly, rather. Can we just end this episode now, please? This episode is so horribly bad. As are they all, of course. I'm just saying it for you, old man. And so I can get on to recording my make-up chess episode. Because I need to make up a chess episode, as I may or may not have already alluded to. So thanks for watching this episode. Thanks doubly because it's so bad. And by the way, would you post while you're watching? I'm actually curious. I'm curious at this point. If you're here for the free music, dude, it's free music. You could go to Muse Open right now. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description. You can just go there and listen to your ears explode. Thanks for watching, as I may or may not have said, but I did. And bye.